Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to test Neverbounce and clean some emails. When you log in, it brings you to a dashboard. You can see here that I've actually got some credits because I bought some a few weeks ago and I've actually been testing that. I'll show you how much bulk credits are. You can see on there that it doesn't give you the price actually, but let's have a look at 10,000 credits. Is $50. So I bought 25,000 credits the other day, which was $125. So that allows you to test 25,000 or so emails, and it works. So what we're going to do now is we're going to test a small list, just that I believe is 100% clean. So, but let's have a look and see what it does. I've just exported this straight from one of my campaign monitor accounts. So let's have a look. We'll upload it from the computer. Now actually, just before I move on, you can see here that you can import from Campaign Monitor straight away, you can import from MailChimp, you can import from all sorts of extra things as well. But as is a test, I'm just going to upload it from the computer. So click here to drop it in. There it is, a test email list. There's only about 200 or something on there, 211 I think. Right, you can see that's uploaded. Job is accepted, which is good. Shut that, and now you've got two options: analyze my list or clean my list. It's always worth analyzing your list first because that has a look at it to see how good it is. So I'll just leave this running, and you can see it does it relatively quickly. So right, that's saying the bounce rate on there is less than 1%. It says it may not need cleaning, which is actually remarkably honest of them. But let's have a look and we will actually clean it and see what it says. So pay using my credits. That's 49%, 50. While it's doing it, let's have a look at these result codes, because already you can see there's a proportion that are valid, one already that's invalid. Now catch-all is an interesting one, and a couple that are unknown. So this is already saying that even though it said it was going to be 100% clean, it's only now sort of saying it's near a 60% clean. So let's have a look at these result codes. Now catch-all means there's a domain-wide setting probably to block spam, which means that it's on a corporate server. They've actually got it set that they don't like receiving spam, so it's probably not a great idea to try and mail them. Valid is obvious, invalid is just bad. Disposable means that it could be some sort of temporary email address, so it could just be one like 1234 at AOL.com, that type of thing. And 4 is unknown, where if it just can't get to the server. Now, there's the full description down here. Now, the unknown, what that could be is if you're ever trying to mail people within the financial services or the gambling industry, they have catch-alls or they have systems to make sure that you can't get any emails in. They're by far the best protected of any industries, so it could be that. So let's have a look. We can see what the ones are. That should have finished now. Oh, it's still only 70%, but it's still only saying 63% on there. 62.9% are actually good to go. So I'll just leave this running. That's interesting. Now what it's done is actually said that it needs to actually do a quality assurance review. I guess that's because for a small list it's got a very high percentage of catch-alls. So what that means is they actually Neverbounce, because they're concerned about the quality of it, they automatically go away and test the list, and they actually manually review the list, and then once it's done they allow you to download it. You can cancel it and just download it anyway, but it's probably not a great idea. So let's have a look what happens on this one below. You can see this was a very dirty list. I knew it was a dirty list. And what happens there when you come to download it. So you get the option to download, and you can choose whether to take just the deliverables, and the undeliverables, or all results. So my advice is always just to go for the deliverables. They're the ones that you know are valid. It's much better to mail fewer people where you know it's a valid email address than it is to send more and risk getting your domain marked as a spammer really. So all you do, you get that, click the deliverable, press download, and there it is. It is there immediately in your Finder. So it works. So that's what I would say. I think it works fantastically well. So why not give it a go? Okay, thank you.